Hello, Safe Harbor. Pastor Rich here. Again, not for a 12-minute mark. We're going to pause 12-minute mark during Holy Week. Wanted to accomplish other things during this week. Today is Holy Monday, and typically you might not think Mondays are that holy. It might not be your favorite day of the week, but it is Holy Monday is what the church has always called it. And they look at what happens during Holy Week. In the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, we have 99 chapters, and 33, exactly a third of those chapters, occur in the last week of Jesus' life. And Holy Monday has been historically known for Jesus doing two main things, and that is the cursing of the fig tree and the cleansing of the temple. And so far, Jesus, we think, has been gathering friends, influencing people. He's super popular. Yesterday, Palm Sunday, he walks into Jerusalem and everyone is cheering and waving the triumphal entry. But Jesus makes enemies very quickly. Usually it takes a long time to make enemies, but Jesus does it quickly. He starts with this strange miracle of cursing a tree. And in our 12-minute mark, we'll get to that when we go back to it because it'll happen in Mark 11. And then driving out the money changers. He enters into Jerusalem at a time where the corruption is so bad that he refers to it as a den of robbers. He says, "My house is to be a house of prayer," quoting Isaiah, but then he quotes Jeremiah and says, "But you have made it a den of robbers." And the idea of the den is that's a place where you go to hide out, right? An animal goes to its den to be safe and to do whatever it wants to do in the den. And the idea is that the corruption at the time of Jesus in Holy Week was so bad that if you wanted to really be a thief and do what's wrong, you would go to the temple for that. That was a safe place. Normally, maybe if you grew up in the church, you walk into the church and your parents might say to you, "Hey, we're in church, now you got to be on your best behavior." Well, this was just the opposite. The den of robbers that the temple had become. And so Jesus cleanses that out. So now he's made enemies among all of the economic system there, and it started to cause chaos. And so he comes in as the hero and champion, but here in just a few days, his popularity will go so fast, he'll make so many enemies, or the enemies will be empowered and emboldened by his truth and what he does, that it will lead us to the crucifixion. Of course, it's not just him having a bad day. This is his plan. He knows why he's there. And so tune in tomorrow. We'll do very short videos every day through Holy Week. And then we'll come back to 12-minute mark after Holy Week, starting the day after Easter. And so continue to think and to pray this week over who can you invite to our Good Friday and Easter services. Pray for that person or those people, that household, today and tomorrow. Start praying about who that might be, and as you pray in that direction, God will open doors that direction. Our doors at this point are usually mediated by a phone or a computer, which limits us in face-to-face contact, but extends the territory of our reach across the globe. So be praying about who am I going to invite to our services that we'll be holding soon, both Good Friday and Easter. Well, God bless you. See you tomorrow.